What if I told you that some people don't just age, they thrive? They don't merely grow older, they grow stronger, sharper, and more resilient with time. These rare individuals are known as superagers, people in their 70s, 80s, and even 90s who maintain the mental sharpness and physical vitality of someone decades younger. Scientists have studied these individuals to uncover the hidden signs of exceptional aging, and today, we're revealing the 7 key traits that could mean you are aging better than you think. Stay with me until the end, because you might just discover that you have the secret ingredients to a long, vibrant, and youthful life. Let's get started. Well, let me start with sign 1. You're curious and always learning. Have you ever noticed that some people seem to stay young at heart no matter their age? They remain sharp, engaged, and full of curiosity even in their 80s or 90s. What's their secret? Superagers are lifelong learners. They don't just passively go through life. They actively seek new knowledge, skills, and experiences. Their curiosity fuels their mental agility and resilience, keeping their minds as strong as ever. Meet Eleanor Ross, 88, a retired teacher who shocked her family by taking up coding at 85. "I didn't want my brain to rust," she says. And guess what? Her memory and cognitive skills remain as sharp as ever. She even helps younger students learn programming online. Why does this matter? Science has proven that engaging in new, challenging activities keeps the brain young. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new connections, doesn't stop with age, but only if you keep using it. Learning new things protects against cognitive decline, reducing the risk of Alzheimer's and dementia. Signs you're a lifelong learner include you love reading books, solving puzzles, or learning new skills, or you seek out new experiences, whether it's traveling, picking up a hobby, or taking an online class. You challenge yourself to think differently, always questioning and staying curious about the world. So, how to strengthen this habit? 1. Read every day, fiction, nonfiction, news, research, anything that expands your knowledge. 2. Challenge yourself to learn a new skill, a musical instrument, a new language, painting, or even coding like Eleanor. 3. Keep your mind active with puzzles, strategy games, or even learning how to cook new dishes. And let's try this. Pick up a topic you've always been interested in and dive in. Watch a documentary, read a book, or take a class online. The key is to never stop feeding your curiosity. The next, sign 2, you stay socially active. Human connection is a powerful force for longevity. Superagers understand that socializing isn't just about fun, it's about keeping their minds sharp, their spirits high, and their bodies healthy. Take James MacArthur, 91, who still hosts a weekly game night with friends. "It keeps my spirits up and my brain working," he says. He's quick-witted, full of stories, and never runs out of things to talk about. His doctors say his mental sharpness rivals that of someone 30 years younger. Studies show that people with deep social connections are 50% more likely to live longer than those who are socially isolated. Loneliness and isolation increase the risk of dementia and have been linked to a weaker immune system, high blood pressure, and depression. Engaging in social activities lowers stress hormones and boosts mental health. Do you have strong social connections? You prioritize spending time with family, friends, or social groups. You engage in deep conversations, not just small talk. You have a sense of belonging in your relationships. And how to stay socially active include schedule weekly meetups with friends. It could be coffee, a game night, or a simple walk together. Join a group, a book club, a gardening club, or even an online community for something you love. Volunteer. Helping others creates strong bonds and gives a sense of purpose. And let's try this. Reach out to someone you haven't spoken to in a while. A simple call, message, or meetup can strengthen your social ties and improve your well-being. Next, I will surprise you with sign 3. You're physically active without overdoing it. Do you believe that to stay young, you need to exercise intensely every day? Well, superagers prove otherwise. They stay physically active, but in a way that's natural and sustainable. Meet Clara Vasquez, 95, from Spain. She walks everywhere, tends to her garden, and dances every weekend. "I don't exercise," she laughs. "I just live." So high natural movement is key to longevity? Research shows that regular movement, not extreme workouts, keeps the body young. The longest living populations in the world don't spend hours in the gym. Instead, they walk daily, whether to the store, around their neighborhood, or in nature. Do housework and gardening, which keeps them flexible and active. Engage in enjoyable movement, dancing, stretching, swimming, or light resistance exercises. Are you moving like a super-ager? You naturally incorporate movement into your daily routine. You prioritize flexibility and balance rather than just cardio or weightlifting. You find joy in movement, whether it's dancing, gardening, or playing with grandchildren. I will show you a few how to move more without overdoing it. If you sit for long periods, stand up every 30 minutes. Stretch or take a short walk. At the same time, you should walk more. Park farther from stores, take the stairs, or stroll while on phone calls. Engage in low-impact activities like yoga, tai chi, or water aerobics. Make movement fun, join a dance class, play with pets, or take nature walks. And let's try this. Set a goal to move for at least 30 minutes a day. It doesn't have to be intense. Just keep your body active in ways that feel natural and enjoyable. If you do, come back here and leave a comment below. Also, don't hesitate to give me a subscribe button. Try this. Take 5 minutes today to close your eyes, breathe deeply, and focus on the present moment. Over time, small stress-reducing habits lead to big health benefits. Let's continue with Sign 5. You get quality sleep. Want to wake up feeling energized, mentally sharp, and physically strong? Super-agers know that quality sleep is a non-negotiable priority. Meet Nina Karpinski, 90, who has kept a strict sleep routine for decades. She never sacrifices her 7 to 9 hours of sleep, avoids screens before bed, and follows a relaxing bedtime ritual. Why sleep is the foundation of healthy aging? Poor sleep is linked to higher levels of inflammation, which accelerates aging and disease. Deep restorative sleep boosts memory and brain function, lowering the risk of dementia. Those who consistently get enough sleep have better heart health, stronger immune systems, and improved mood. Do you sleep like a super-ager? Do you wake up feeling refreshed most mornings? Do you have a consistent bedtime routine? Do you avoid excessive caffeine, alcohol, and screens before sleep? Let's create a sleep-friendly environment. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Expose yourself to natural light during the day. Sunlight helps regulate your body's internal clock. Try a relaxing nighttime routine. Reading, deep breathing, or herbal tea can signal your body that it's time to rest. And let's try this. Set a consistent bedtime and stick to it for 1 week. Notice how your energy, mood, and mental clarity improve. Sign 6. You maintain a healthy relationship with food. Super-agers don't just eat to survive, they eat to thrive. Their diet isn't about restriction or fads. It's about enjoying real, nourishing foods that fuel the body and mind. They eat with purpose, balance, and joy. Meet Giorgio Romano, 102, from Italy. Every day he follows the Mediterranean diet, full of vegetables, olive oil, nuts, and fresh fish. He avoids processed foods and makes meals an experience, eating slowly, savoring every bite, and sharing food with family. Diets rich in whole foods, healthy fats, and lean proteins reduce inflammation and slow aging. A diet high in antioxidants, found in fruits, vegetables, and nuts, protects against diseases. People who follow plant-based diets live longer and have lower rates of heart disease and cognitive decline. Do you eat like a super-ager? You focus on real, whole foods over processed and artificial ingredients. You eat mindfully, savoring meals instead of rushing through them. You listen to your body, eating when hungry and stopping before feeling stuffed. And let me learn about how to eat for longevity. Follow the 80% rule. Stop eating when you're satisfied, not stuffed. Incorporate more greens, nuts, and healthy fats into your diet. Limit sugar and processed foods, which accelerate aging and inflammation. Make meals an experience. Eat with family, enjoy conversation, and slow down. And let's try this. Start by swapping one processed meal for a whole natural one this week. Small changes make a big difference over time. And now let's come to the final sign. Sign 7. You have a sense of purpose. One of the biggest longevity secrets isn't found in a diet or workout routine. It's found in your mind and heart. Super agers don't just exist. They wake up every morning with a reason to keep going. Meet Isabella Rios, 97, who still runs a community garden. I wake up excited every day because I have something to do, she says. It keeps me young. She doesn't see aging as an end, but as a continuation of learning, giving, and experiencing life. Why purpose fuels longevity? People with a strong sense of purpose are more likely to stay active and engaged in life. A clear purpose lowers stress, improves heart health, and even reduces the risk of Alzheimer's. Super agers set goals, contribute to their communities, and find meaning in daily life. Do you have a strong sense of purpose? You wake up each day feeling motivated and engaged. You participate in activities that bring you fulfillment. You continue to set goals, learn, and stay curious. How to cultivate purpose at any age. Volunteer. Helping others fosters a sense of belonging and fulfillment. Mentor younger generations. Share your knowledge and experiences. Start a creative project. Painting, writing, or music keeps the mind active. Join a community or social group that aligns with your interests. The next is sign 4. You manage stress like a master. Chronic stress is one of the biggest threats to longevity. It speeds up aging, weakens the immune system, and increases the risk of diseases like heart disease, high blood pressure, and even dementia. But super agers, they don't let stress control them. They control stress instead. Meet Harold Kim, 87, who has faced major life challenges, including the loss of loved ones and financial hardships. Yet he has remained mentally strong and optimistic. His secret? Daily meditation, humor, and a strong support system. Stress triggers the release of cortisol, a hormone that, when elevated for long periods, can lead to inflammation, memory loss, and accelerated aging. Super agers know how to reset their nervous system through relaxation techniques. Those who effectively manage stress have a 35% lower risk of cognitive decline compared to those who don't. Are you managing stress like a super ager? Do you let go of problems instead of dwelling on them? Do you engage in relaxation practices like deep breathing, journaling, or mindfulness? Do you have a strong emotional support system, friends, family, or community? And I will show you ways to reduce stress to live longer while also answering the above questions. First, practice deep breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, and exhale for 8. Second, laugh often. Watch a comedy, tell jokes, or spend time with fun-loving people. The next, express gratitude daily. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each morning. Moreover, spend time in nature. Walking outdoors lowers stress levels and improves mood. And the last, let's have a strong social circle. Talking to friends and family acts as a natural stress reliever. And let's try this. Write down 3 things that give your life meaning. Find a way to engage with at least one of them every day. If you recognize yourself in these signs, congratulations, you're on the path to exceptional aging. Super agers don't rely on luck. They make intentional choices every day that keep them mentally sharp, physically strong, and emotionally fulfilled. So which of these habits do you already have? Which ones will you work on? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more longevity secrets. Here's to aging well and living long, strong, and vibrant. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on more helpful tips on how to live a long and fulfilling life. Remember, longevity isn't a matter of luck. It's about the small daily choices you make. See you in the next video. We're rooting for you. With all our heart, dear Seniors Life.